Welcome back, my friends. Damn it. To the show that never ends. Oh, we're so happy you could attend. Come inside. Come inside. Well, welcome back to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Well, I just dropped my Milan LeBay in the floor. I know that none of you are shocked or surprised by this. I was going to be like, hey, this would even. So, surprise is gone. Listen, 22 veterans a day commit suicide in this country. I've said this every video. If I do 2 or 3 videos a day, I say it. I'll continue to say it. We've got to do something. And I always feel like Russell Brand from Infinite Sorrow or Infant Sorrow, that song got to do something, which is a spoof. But we got, I mean, something's got to be done. So I don't want to come on here like I got answers. And I'm not going to tell somebody, I'm not going to tell a veteran who's seen things I haven't seen, will never see probably in my life. I've had my own life experiences, sometimes on the wrong side of doing things, and but I've never seen combat or anything equivalent to that, anything close to that in my life. So I'm not going to come in here and tell you what you should or shouldn't do. That's why I always say we're going to raise awareness. And I want to put it, I'd blast it. I'm so mad they didn't say anything. I hate politics with all my heart and soul, because all they do is divide. That's all it does. Best friends, I guarantee you this year over this election, best friends quit being friends. I guarantee you. Over dumb shit. And when everybody realizes, people like Rush Limbaugh and Bill Maher and all these guys who get y'all all whipped up or get us all whipped up, when it's all said and done, son, when Cuts yelled, when they're rapping, they all go eat together. And they can do that, and they can get a nation, keep a nation divided, but they can't mention one damn time about 22 veterans a day committing suicide. Like it's a blight. It is a blight. It's on us. Shout it from the rooftops. I'll shout it till I'm dead. May have it put on my tombstone, 22 a day. I've told you a million times, I'm not the savior of the movement. I didn't start the movement. I just want to be 1/10 of a piece of a percentage that gets the word out. And we grow, and as we grow, we're going to keep screaming it. We back Leo, our law enforcement officers. I've said that a million times. I'll keep saying it. We're going to back them. Because we're a land of laws. That's how we operate. How do we back Leo, kids? By not breaking the damn law. It's pretty simple. It's an easy premise. Have you ever broke the law? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Been arrested a couple times? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Should have been arrested more? Mm-hmm. Should be in prison. But I'm not. So we back the blue. We support our law enforcement officers by not breaking the damn law. And if you're an addict, finally, let me say this. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. Don't give up. Even if you quit and you fall, you fail, that's what you're going to. Just keep on quitting. It'll stick one time. Now, let's get into the video. Got a little bit of a quandary. It's a good quandary, but it's a quandary. I cannot order from the Capri House on a holiday or weekend. I've tried it a million times. I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's not them. It's not the Capri House. It's my bank. Don't ask me who I bank with. I banked with them for a long, long time. That's what makes me so mad about it. But the last couple of orders I've put in, I've literally, like if I tried on the weekend both times like a dumbass, and it got flagged for, I guess, fraudulent activity. I even talked to them on the phone, gave them every Social Security, gave them everything I had. They turned my card back on. I said, look, I'm going to make this. Well, no, you can't, because this is a high fraud time. I said, I own the damn card. Are you saying I'm going to be fraudulent on myself? You know, the asshole said, yeah. That's all because I'm going to do. Sometimes, if I could just reach through the phone, well, I'm not going to do that. Everybody thinks I'm a nice guy. Well, yeah, that's a nice guy over there. I'm a nice guy. I'd reach through the phone and shake their hand. Thank you. Thank you for saving me from myself. Anyway, back up. So I can't order on the weekend. Now, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did a video, the DBK challenge, Dutch Bushcrafters. I love DBK. I love their channels. Really, it's one of my favorite. Now, let me say this honestly. There's all, you know, we all got kind of categories. When I started, when I started getting into like really collecting knives, I've loved knives for 50 years, guys. I've used them for 50 years. That I put a picture of a buck 119 that I've probably seriously had 25, 30 years today on Instagram, which, if you would, guys, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That'll enhance your life. The blessings you'll receive. Go to Instagram, send me some cards of money. I'll pray over it and send you something back. But anyway, I'm totally off the rails here. Oh, back to the whole thing. So I can't order on the weekend, so I'll have to order something tomorrow. But my point was, starting 3 weeks ago with a DBK 3-knife challenge, I took the challenge, hashtagged them, tagged them on Instagram. They were good enough to actually watch the video and comment on the video. And I mean, who wouldn't love the video? My Lord. I got millions of fans all over the world. They just don't subscribe. But from that point on, from that point 3 weeks ago to this point, I've added about 100 subscribers very, very rapidly. Now, in that, Donnie B All-day has done several Facebook posts and mentioned me in several videos. And every time DBAD does that, man, I jump 6, 8, 10 subscribers. And Donnie, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. And people, I have been asked, you know, people say, well, Scab, why you're always, you know, talking about this person or that person or this person? Why don't you just focus on your channel? Because I'm about building community. And let me tell you something. One of the reasons I always mention Donnie and Ben and Karl and Cat Electro, Samurai, Arizona Bladesmith, Slingshot Warrior, Paul, all of these guys, Everyday Carry, Hollywood TACTICOOL. I said Ben. I left Ben out last time. I feel so bad about that. And I'm leaving somebody out now, and I'm on, and then, you know, and everybody's so cool about everything. Eric Husyan. Eric Husyan's one of my favorite damn YouTubers. And he turned me on, or he put out a thing about, I think it's Eric117, I don't know. Let me look, because this guy I do want to shout out for sure. Well, I'm going to look this up. Now, I'm not really driving or anything. This is an optical illusion. For all of y'all that's watching the video. Hey, Scab, you just be gone. Listen, if you don't live in Jacksonville, Florida, don't worry about it there. Debbie Do-Gooder. I swear, I've drove for 50 years, and some of you morons, never mind. Not my subscribers. My subscribers are not morons. A couple of them, maybe. I don't know. No, you know I love y'all. But my point is, all of you guys, Donovan, all of you guys, and I love Donovan. I love Donovan because my family's from Mississippi. And I love all you guys. Karl Ruedger, one of my favorite dudes, just all the way around. Isn't it crazy how we built a little community? And I really feel like a lot of you guys that I could really go to say, man, I'm hurting this, and we could talk. You know, how you become, and I know it's internet friends, but it is, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stall while I look this guy up. But anyway, I've gained a bunch of subscribers because of our community. And I feel like our whole community, I've watched everybody's channel kind of going up and up and up. And that's what we want. Why not? There's over 1 billion YouTube users. Now, the knife community, you say, well, Scab, it ain't that big. Yeah, it's pretty big. Have you seen how many guys Advanced Knife Bro and Dutch Bushcrafters and Survival on Purpose and Prepared Minds 101 and all of these channels? And I'll tell you another one of my favorites is TAC. I don't know if TAC still uploads regularly, but that dude's cool as a fan. But we grow together. Now, I have had a big month, like I said, about 100 subscribers in 3 weeks. So we're growing exponentially. At 500, we're going to have our DBAD giveaway. Here's my quandary. Okay? If I ordered the preacher tomorrow, and I have my grandson in town, just a ton of stuff going on, and I just haven't been able to do it, it's going to be 7 or 8 weeks. That's not a slam. Okay? I don't want anybody. I love the Kukri House. They're subscribed to my channel. They make quality stuff. Let me tell you something. That preacher that I carry every day, and I will be carrying this week because I'm going to nights and we'll be working downtown. Oh yeah, cold front coming through. Now listen, I don't care how cold it is up there in Podunk, Maine, or wherever the hell you live, because I don't live there. I'm worried about how cold it is here. It's going to be in the 30s. This little Florida fat boy's going to be cold, son. And I'll be out there in shorts, coat, and a toboggan, about to die. But my point is, I hadn't ordered the thing. If y'all are like, Scab, for the love of God, man, it'll take a week to watch this video. I'm about to get to the guy. But anyway, so here's the deal. I don't think it's fair that if, say, we hit 500 in 3 or 4 weeks, and that's realistic. That's where we want to be. I don't want you guys to wait, whoever wins the giveaway, to wait 4 or 5 weeks. Here's what I got coming. And I really don't want to do it because it's selfish, because I want it for myself, but I've got a DBAD D-Guard buoy coming. It's more expensive than the preacher. I don't know how it handles against the preacher because I don't have one. I'm waiting on it. So here's what I'm going to do. And I want it to be a DBAD giveaway. That's my whole thing. Because the knives are quality. They're made by Kukri House in Nepal. That's run by Gurkhas. All of these things. And again, with Donnie, there is loyalty there, because if you go back, the first video I ever made was on the cane sword. And you can tell it was the first one, son. I was out here just struggling. But Donnie went and commented on that first, and I hit him up. I said, hey man, he didn't have to respond to that. So there is a certain amount of loyalty there, a great amount of loyalty there. So I want it to be a DBAD giveaway now. Once he starts that Twisted Mister, or Mr. Twister, or whatever the hell it's going to be, which I'm really excited about that too. Every 500, I'll either do a preacher or Mr. Twister or whatever. It'll be a DBAD creation that we give away. It'll be great night. So here's what I'm going to do. I've said all that to say this. You're thinking, thank you, Lord. If we come down and hit, there's me and my friends. If we come back and hit 500 subscribers in the next 2 to 3 weeks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the winner the option to take the DBAD D-Guard buoy, which is a more expensive knife, or wait a couple of weeks, or by then it'll probably be a month, on the preacher that comes in. It will be totally up to you. I just don't want anybody to go, well, Scab, no. I had kind of charted out when I thought we'd hit 500. I was thinking we'd hit 500 February, March at the earliest, but I really think we're going to go bigger than that, because you guys are really out there helping me out. Now, I know everybody tuned in for my hilarity and wondrous knife testing skills and all that. And I'm blown away by how fast we've grown for a knife channel. I'm appreciative of everybody who shares these videos. And I'm going to ask you, if you're watching this, if you've made it this far in the video, hit like, subscribe, because you're just as nuts as I am to watch this much of it. Hit like, subscribe, and please share these videos, because the main thing, guys, is this. Let's get the 22 a day out there. Let's get it out there. Let's force some of these turds in high places. Let's force them to acknowledge this. Let's scream it from the rooftops. 22 a day. They're worried about defunding the police. Defund it. I wish you'd defund Green Code Springs today. Because, you know why? It's not going to be what y'all think it's going to be. It's not. Read a history book, dude. Study the history of this country and the Wild West and the men who rose on the side of right to bring law to a lawless nation. Defund the way, son. It'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your criminal life. I promise you that. Because decent men will rise up and uphold the law. Now, that's my little rant. That's all that's going to be. So here's the gist of this whole damn video. You're thinking, my God, Scab, please, people are just in tears. Please, Scab, don't bring it up again. Here's my whole rant, guys. Or here's the whole point of this video. We may have to change up the giveaway, but it will be for a more expensive knife. Now, if you just say, Scab, I'd rather have that preacher. If you win, well, then please understand that, you know, it may take a little time to get there. And here's why, guys. It's not a matter of money. It's not a matter of being able to buy it. These are hand-forged items. That preacher I got is damn near indestructible. I promise you, there's not another YouTube channel that would put that thing through what I've put that thing through. And if they would, they're not as strong as me. They can't hit hard as I can. That's not bragging, that's true. I got a lot of respect for a lot of channels, but if your little 130-pound ass thinks you can hit a log or you can do something harder, well, okay. So I want to give you guys the option to say, you know, hey, I want the DBAD preacher, fine. Or just say, Scab, you know, I appreciate winning, but I want something in my hand. Then let me send you that DBAD buoy. The preacher, I think, is $100, $130 with shipping. The buoy is around, I think, with shipping, I paid $216 or $217. It's still 7 millimeters thick. It's 24 inches overall, I believe. DBAD can probably answer that. But anyway, that's that. So listen, I told y'all we won't ever have a video without a knife in it, and I dropped the one. I did a video with Megatron earlier today of what's in your pocket, and I had the Mulan LeBay, but since I dropped it, what's in my pocket right now? CQC 8. This is the epitome of a work knife, guys. If you want to see a work pocket knife, I get a lot of guys, Scab, I'm looking for a pocket knife. And I know, hey, I know this time of year, people's like, dude, I can't spend. This one was $220, I think, $230. I'm telling you right now, I've had it for a year, I think, and this thing's indestructible. So don't look at it like, oh my God, look at it like it's an investment. Emerson CQC8, I love it. Well, guys, that's it. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Next video you see will be testing of the Microtech Kurahi, something, Kurahi. It's Cherokee word for standalone. It's Microtech. It's awesome. And I'll be bringing that to you this evening. Well, guys, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone.